Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well and you guys know what we're doing today. It's the 777. There was no other alternative for it. Now I've not had actually a chance to complete the flight in this yet, but I have tinkered about with it. So today we're going to have a proper good look around it and look at all the quirks of it and take it off for a flight. Here's the details. As you can see on the screen now, we're obviously here in Dubai and we're off to Nairobi. So both of these series are done by Any Builds. So we'll get set up first, we'll have a quick look round and then we will get underway. Okay, so here we are now in a flight deck. I've prepared the flight plan. So let's power her up. So batteries on. Oh, I forgot you have to add the external power, don't you? I thought that would be already, unless that, yeah, I think I need to change my settings on that for some reason. I think I need to change my starting position with that. So we'll give it another try. There we are, that's on. For some reason it's just disconnected me from that sim, kick me off that sim. We're back on now. Right, okay, so that's all on now, power coming on. IFE past the cabin utilities on. Get the ADIRUs on. Emergency lights can go on. Pop on the window heats, not that we're going to need them in this heat. We've not fueled yet, so we keep the fuel pumps off. Passenger side stay off as we're not refueled. Brilliant. Right, so I think we just have to wait for these to boot up. Like I say, I'll probably wait until I might change my start position to when we're on GPU in the future. But I wanted to see you all have it firsthand, how the boot up and everything of it today. Apologies for not being able to get this video out to you any sooner. As I told you in the last video, I was at work, but there was some disruption and I didn't get back to the UK till I was supposed to. So cut a long story short, I was stuck down route and we've been delayed. So, but back now and we'll get this show, finally get this video out to you all. Lovely. Okay, so we just gotta wait for this to boot up. So while we do that, we'll import the flight plan. There we go. So while we are waiting, let's have a quick look at the tablet, shall we? So if you've got the 737 tablet, you know these features. These two are exactly the same. What the Triple's done is given us a ground options tab, because you can now do all the ground servicing through the Pmdg, sort of equivalent to GSX. So that's that. Your door management's on here now as well, instead of in the FMC. And you can also, if you wanted to, if you didn't have GSX, you could add the automation of ground ops as well, so you can stick all that on and let it all run itself. Ground maintenance, again, this was done through the FMC in the 7.3, but now you can do it all here as well. So refill your hydraulics, replace engine oil, refill fire bottles, all done through in here. Right, brilliant. So we're all powered up now. So we'll get that on in a few moments. Okay, let's come down now and get some programming underway. Pods in it. So goodbye. I think we're on. Yep, we're on standard Bravo 15. Grab that position. I can't. It's so cool to have this in the sim. I've been waiting for this for ages. It actually got to the point where I was considering reinstalling P3D just so I could fly a 777 or a 74 if this hadn't had the announcement. But when we got that release day, I was so happy. That's another good thing as well. They've brought over the sim brief integration from the 737 as well, so that all handles the same. Select the route. Request that sent. While I wait for that, let's get some ATIS. There is no online, unfortunately, but when I took it out for a little test last night when I got back, Oh my god, this place was absolutely heaving. And the air traffic controllers online, they did a phenomenal job. I took a screenshot, and I will put that up on the screen now to show you how busy it was here. This was the view from the tower. It was absolutely crazy. So let's get the 80s. Sorry, that's what I was doing. Right, so temperature scorching 39 degrees here in Dubai. Wind is 320, so that's the 30 for departure. 0995 hectopascals in the pressure. Right, so we're going off 30 left. Make sure that's the right one where departure off. Yes, I think that's what they use. Oh no, they use 30 left now. Did they alternate? Are they alternating the runways or? Looks like he's going for 30 right, so I think we'll do this. I think we'll go for 30 right, so I'll change that. 30 right. Yeah, I saw that. Send forecast and that and that. Right. Okay. So let's put in the departure. 30 right, and it's the. We're going from the Anvex departure. Anvex 7 Foxtrot. I think that's that one. Let me just double check the charts, so we've changed the runway. Yeah, I think it matches, so we'll go with that. So, routes. Activate, execute that in. Yeah, that looks fine on that. So, we'll accept that first. We'll pop in the 0 fuel weight. Just check the chart. We'll just check that back to the flight plan. Yeah, we'll go to 360 straight up there. 0 to 8.1, that matches, and cost index is 35. That all matches lovely. Right, so now we'll start the boarding. I'll put the emergency lights on. Yeah, that's fine. I've got the seatbelt signs on because we've done refueling. Pop on the fuel pumps. Yeah, nothing in the centre tank. Right, so let's start some boarding. And I think you have to open the doors yourself. I don't think it does it like in yeah, so we'll disarm them all. 2 entry left, this door we've boarded for. And the cargo doors. I think so. I think it was London Controller says that they're waiting for GSX to do an update to its GSX for this, so we'll have a profile. There is one on Twitch, not Twitch, sorry, Discord, but I don't know if it's working. This is actually the first time I actually tried this profile with it, so we'll see if it works. What happened to me before was the lifts were going like right up to the passenger windows. Oh, it is working. It's stopped there. Yeah, that's right. So there is a profile, like I say, on Discord you can download. I think it's for RD presets or something. I can't remember for sure. Anyway, I'll find the link and I'll pop it in the description if you need to download that profile. Okay. Right, so boarding is now underway. Why is TCAS on? I mean, transponders in it. Unless that's connected to VATSIM, because maybe I was squawking mode. Because I noticed on V-Pilot, sometimes I'm always squawking mode Charlie when I open it, so maybe that's why that was doing that. But anyway, I've turned it off. And while we think about it, we will set that. 2000. We'll do down here. You can just try this weather radar, see how this works. So I'll pop them both on there. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's get back to the FMC. So we were doing the takeoff performance calculations, weren't we? So import from SimBrief, no, import from OFP, 30 right, we're going off now. Reporting from the aircraft. Yeah, reporting from the aircraft because it weighs more. Report the weather and we'll calculate that. Right, so flats 5, pretty standard in the triple. Select temp is 67, 152, 157 and 163 are our takeoff speeds. So we'll pop them in. Forgot that I said already. 67. Flaps 5, CG there. 152, 157. So we change that. And 163. Lovely. So that can all go in now. So that's done. So we'll turn our attention to this. VOR's traffic is already on in this. So we'll put the weather data on. Flight directors. And VOR's on this side. Again, traffic is already on. So I'll put terrain and data on this side. Yeah, right. So let's. The speed was 163. Lovely. And the runway heading today is 299er. The initial altitude clearance is altitude of 4,000 feet. Brilliant. So that's all done now. We'll take the LNAV and the VNAV. That's on. Right. I think. Oh no, we just need to set the QNH. Which I said was 9 out of 5. You have to be really careful with this, I've noticed, because it jumps in bigger increments the faster you do it. There we go. No, nope. 9 out of 5. Set that twice, 3 times. So we'll have a quick look at the checklist. So oxygen. Why not? 100%. Did I put that to 100%? No, well, never mind. Used to have to twist it. Flight distance are checked, and the parking brake is set. That's pre-flight checklist complete. Simple enough. We'll put those to RTO as well. Excellent. Right, well, that's the cockpit preparation done. So, have a quick look outside, shall we? I have to say, it's just incredible. I can't believe we've got this aircraft. I mean, the sheer length of it is unbelievable. G90 engines, oh, look at that. Oh, that beautiful engine, that. Absolutely phenomenal job, I think, Pmdg has done on this aircraft. It has so been worth the wait. Absolutely phenomenal. This livery is actually from the Pmdg Operations Centre. I've not been able to find many liveries yet for it. Obviously, it's going to take a bit of time. I was really able to find the new livery in the 777. What Emirates have done, made it the tail colours more 3D, three-dimensional. So, yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out for that livery. So let's have a look how busy it is here. There's a few aircraft around here. Well, there was. They're all on their way. Yep. Right. So, I think what we'll do is here, we will cut the video here, as always. We will get boarding complete, and then we'll be on the way for Nairobi. I'll speak to you in a few moments. Right, hello everyone. So, as you can probably guess now, boarding is completed. So we'll get closed up and get underway. Right, so like I said, you have to do it all yourself at the moment until GSX upgrades the profile for it. So close all. I think that will close. Yep, that closes all the doors we've got opened. Right, and we can now arm all the passenger doors. So yep, they're all armed. Just waiting for the cargo hold doors to close. We can operate the jetway. Love the smooth animation of the cargo doors. I don't know if it was a bit quick there, but there was such smooth animation and quite realistic closing times on that. Right, so... Okay, so we'll get the... Actually, no, we'll get the APU fired up first. It's up there, isn't it? There we go. So APU on. Says. Try it again. Ah, there we go, it's starting now. Okay, almost there. And 100, so that should be it. Yep, APU is running, so we can turn off the externals now. You don't need to worry about bleed or anything or packs on this one like the 73. So we dismiss all the ground equipment now. Ground connections, so we can release the ground power, remove the shots, get GSX in position, and while I'm doing that, we'll run through the before start checklist. Okay, so right door is closed and now locked. Passenger signs, yep, they're on. MCP, so the V2 163 heading is 299 and altitude 4,000 feet. Takeoff speeds are 152, 157, 163. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim is 0 units. Yep, that's fine, I think. Yep, that's fine. Don't have to worry about that. And the beacon light can now go on. So that's the full start checklist complete.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Where's the dog? Oh, it's there.
Fine traffic, Qatari 34 Romeo is pushing up stand, Foxtrot 23 on 2 facing northwest, Qatari traffic. Ready for lock.
I mean, I'm still on a buzz for this aircraft. And this ain't the only one we've got to look forward to as well. We've got the MD-11 in a few days as well.
Emirates 6 November Mike, lining up, runway 20.
Oh, another one popped in there. Right, now in terms of the taxi, I think in Dubai, I think you have to I think from here, you have to taxi around the concourse. I'll just show you here. I think because we are here, I think you have to taxi around this way on Yankee. We'll join Lima 4. Excuse me. And then you have to go down Mike. I don't think you can cross the runways. But maybe I don't know. We'll do that anyway. That's the way we'll go. So that would be facing northwest, so nose left.
Dubai traffic, Emirates, 830 Victor, pushing back, stand Delta 3 facing east on Juliet.
And I'll just do mine.
Release parking brakes.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 721, pushing back, stand at Bravo 15, facing northwest on uniform, Dubai traffic. Right, parking brakes are released. Start the clock.
Start at will.
There we go. Start the clock. And we... Do they pressurise before you leave stand or as you're on pushback? I'm not sure. We'll pressurise the hydraulics. Yep, that's all good. Oh, check that fall after we start the engines. Right, so we'll start number 2. Okay, and we can start the fuel as it has auto started it. Just these gorgeous engines start up.
Dubai traffic, Emirates, 6 November, Mike, taking off from a 20 left lost call.
Lovely. Oh, listen to them purr. Oh, that's just lovely, the sound that is. Absolutely lovely. Right, we got a good start on number 2. I think we have... Well, sorry, I think they go left and right on this one, don't they? Yep, so we'll start the left. And we'll get the fuel going. Let's just do this one from the cabin, shall we?
Set parking brakes.
Oh, sorry, I'll just go back and pop this parking brake on. I can dismiss it then.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Lovely. Right. We got a good start on number... What? On the left side we have... Right, our fog light's got out on the hydraulics, so that's fine. Okay, so I think now we can turn off the APU. APU lead to go off.
Bypass bin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right, or should it stay on? We'll leave it on. He wants us to keep it on.
Dubai traffic, Qatar 34 Romeo's taxiing Zulu.
Okay.
Cross 30 left.
Anti-ice is definitely not required here. Recall should hopefully just be TCAS. It is. Auto brakes RTO is set. Flight control check.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 862, taxiing holding point Kilo 14
Okay.
via Juliet.
Full left.
Juliet 3. And
Full right.
Inshallah.
Full up. And full down. And neutral rudders. Go to the left. To the right. And neutral. Oh, pardon me. And the trim is 5 units. So we'll set that. Lovely. That's that done. So flight controls, ground equipment is clear. We'll set flaps 5. 1, 2 notches of flaps.
Dubai traffic, Qatar 34 Romeo's crossing runway 30 west. Dubai traffic.
Okay. So that's it. Let's get underway. I'll just tell the guys on VATSIM and then we'll get going. Dubai traffic, Emirates 721 taxiing to holding point Mike 13 Alpha 4 runway 30 right via Uniform Yankee Lima 4 and Mike. Dubai traffic. Right, let's get going, shall we? Hello again, everyone. As you could probably guess, we're on taxiway Mike now. We're just coming up to next one. The left is Mike 13, so we'll want the next one. So we'll line it up on the taxiway and then we'll do the final checks and get out of here. I have to say, the coordination from the other pilots has been amazing today here. Great coordination on Unicom.
Traffic, Emirates 399 on final for the place, 3 left 15 miles from Emirates. Red traffic.
Sharp turn there. Right, roll it here. Not very good lineup, but it's close enough. Right, we won't be here long. Right, okay, so the before takeoff checklist is just the flaps, which is set. So we'll get the lights on, landing lights, strobes, and put the transponder on. Was that good on? Thought I saw something on the final then. I can't see anything, so we'll get lined up and get on the way. Dubai traffic, Emirates 721 is lining up runway 30 right via Mike 13 Alpha. Dubai traffic. So I can't see anything on TCAS. The approach looks clear.
Right, traffic Emirates 324, taxiing Whiskey, Kilo 12 short, 30 left, Dubai.
I have to say as well, I'm very happy with, considering we're at an airport that's quite large, it's got all these aircraft, and not doing too badly actually, I think, for my frames so far. Mind you, famous last words. Okay. Dubai traffic, Emirates 721 departing, 30 right on the Anvic 7 Foxtrot departure, Dubai. Right. Okay, starting the clock. Let's go. %40 there, stable, and take off. Oh, I love this.
Emirates 2 crossing 30 left at Kilo 11. Question Kilo 7.
Don't tail strike it, whatever you do. Please don't tail strike it. V1. Rotate. Oh, got off the centre line a bit there. Get it up. Positive rate of climb and gear can go up. One thing I always worry about this is the tail striking. So hesitant on the rotation, I think. Okay. Dubai traffic, Emirates 721 is airborne passing 1,500.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 399, heavy, short paddle, 30 left.
Get the autopilot in. continue to climb. We'll go straight, we'll pop in 20,000 because I like to have a look at the departure, look out the window. Oh, look at that.
Right, Dr. Emirates 324, approaching Kilo 1230 left. How short final are you on?
There you go.
How short is your final?
500 feet.
That will hold short 30 left.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Right, oh, we passed the flaps, see, so let's get the flaps up.
Hold down, yeah.
Focus on flying. Lovely. Right. Okay, there we go. Flaps are up. I think we can do the checklist then now. The landing gear flaps are up, so that's done. We'll set our altitude, which was 360. I'll go straight up to that. Nope, too far. Nope. There we go. 360 is set in.
Give that an 8 out of 10.
Oh, there we go. So it's responding there.
Right, traffic Emirates 324 Kilo 12 crossing 30 left and Mike 15 Alpha 30 right. Bye.
And look at that view, honestly. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Right, traffic Emirates 355 City 10 Bravo 11.
Right.
In setting facing east.
Right, I don't think there's anything else left to do now, so I'll go and have a look at explore the plane a bit more, get some nice shots for you, and then as always I will come back to you when we are established into our descent into Nairobi. So I'll speak to you in a bit. See you later. Hello everyone, welcome back to the final part of today's flight. Emirates 721 from Dubai to Nairobi in the new Pmdg 777-300Er. Now I brought you back a little bit higher than usual. We've got about 48 miles to run until we hit the ground in Nairobi. It's a little bit higher terrain than usual, so something to consider when we land. Just looking at the chart, the elevation is 5,281, so we haven't really got that high to go, so we better start thinking about slowing it down and getting some flaps out ready for landing. We are doing a RNAV RMP approach to runway 24, so that's the fresh out the approach. And also, just while I remember, I actually forgot to do something before we left Dubai. I'll quickly show you now. I forgot to put in the winds. I forgot to put in the route data, as it does all that for you. So yeah, that's that. Because usually in the old days, it used to leave you a little FMC message, I think, there. But it wasn't there, so I forgot all about it. Okay, we'll on that. Just get some ground. Let's pull out some speed brake. That helps slow it down a bit. I think we'll bring it back to flaps up speed, actually. Slow it right down. It's not. That's better. There we go. Stowed. We'll rearm it. I'll set the altimeter now. We're going through transition level, which today Nairobi is 1022. So once, twice, 3 times. I think we can do the altimeters checklist. We approach checks we can. So it's just the altimeters, which is set. And we'll take flaps 1 now. We've got about roughly 20 miles before we turn onto the approach, so I like to be fully configured by then. Lovely. Also, it's bear in mind this is my first approach actually in this aircraft, so well, my first actual landing, so I'm not actually sure what to expect. New aircraft, high terrain, RMP approach, so I feel like keeping it a bit tasty. I think we'll have to go down to flats 5 as well. We need to catch up on this glide a bit. Slow it right down to 180 knots. Lovely. Okay, what's that set? I can catch this up now, so we'll go into VS mode and catch it up a bit. I need to be at 7,000. Yeah, there we go. That'll catch us up nicely. That will. So I might just put a bit more on, a few more 100 feet just to help get it down a bit. As you see, cabin's now ready for landing. Think about it. Let's see if you can see which stand the wheel 1 parked on. The wheel 1 part on stand 7, it looks like. I might have to think about it. I'll just get my charts ready. Unfortunately, there's still no ATC on, unfortunately, so it's just looks like it's going to be us. Give it a bit more speed brake again just to slow it down. So 1,000 feet and we would have caught up with the descent profile. So we should hopefully be alright by the time we need to get to Med, I think it's pronounced. Med, yeah, we need to be at 7,000 by Med, which we should be. It's coming back up nicely now. Okay, so we can stow that, pop it back into VNAV, Well, no, shouldn't have done that because now it's increasing the speed again. There we go. Shouldn't have done that. That was the wrong way to do it. Oh, quite close those. Sorting that. There we go. That's that sorted. Ignore that. Well, we're bang on where we should be now. Nothing out here. Oh, that's a nice view. Bit of cloud surfing. Hi everyone, welcome back. So made a little bit of a mess up, so we were heading for the wrong runway, so I had to come away and turn it around. Wasn't sure which runway it was, so it's kind of like a perfect crosswind going across the runway. So I went for a runway, what was it, 24, and it turns out they were using runway 06 and someone was on final, so I had to come away. I don't know why it's saying insufficient fuel. We'll cut that out. Still got 8 tons on board and the runway's just there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just going to loop back round now and come in for an ILS approach onto runway 24 now. So pop in a direct to there, and we'll pop back in the L now. And we will turn it now onto the correct heading. On the localizer. Okay, so it's just coming back around nicely. Maybe should have gone a bit longer away. We'll get configured quickly. Okay, the localizer's coming in nicely now. Localizer, pop it in approach mode. Lovely. Let's get that gear down now. Nairobi traffic, Emirates 721 is fully established, runway 065 miles, Nairobi traffic. Okay, so slow it down. 141's our final approach speed. About 15. Flaps 20.
1,000.
Should really be fully configured by now, really, at 1,000 feet. Flaps 30. Okay, do the landing checklist quickly. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down. Just waiting for the flaps. And flaps 30. Green light. Clear, check's complete. Clear to land.
100.
That was close. Okay, take out the autopilot. Okay, let's see how this goes then. First landing in the triple. Okay, my aircraft. Okay, let's take out the auto throttle. Drop that back. Coming after the
100.
way over there. We go. Back over.
Sync rate. 20. 10.
Whoa! What happened there? Didn't even feel like touched the ground. Right, the reverse. There we go. Reverse deploying. That got a bit messy again. I think I'm gonna have to adjust my sensitivity on this for the triple. But welcome to Nairobi. Okay, oh, welcome back. And you have got to be joking. Oh, that aircraft just spawned on the gate I'd chosen as well. Oh. Alright, we'll go to the next one next to it. Stand 8. No. Alright, stand 8 it is. Turn off the taxi light. So let's just keep an eye out. We'll have to watch the length of this thing, don't we? Just bring it over stay over a little bit longer than usual. Go. Okay, that is that. Lovely. Okay, so we've got the APU on. Say goodnight to the engines. 1, 2, off. Stop the timer. Seatbelt sign is off. Hey! Got the dance! First time parking the 777 and I get the dance. Well, there's Summit. At least I achieved Summit today. Thank you. So we'll turn off the beacon light. Oh, no, that's wrong. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this will set the hydraulics. That's set as it is. We'll leave the fuel panel because we've got APU running. Yep, lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead and get disembarkation underway. If GSX would cooperate, which it isn't again, it's typical. Oh, gotta love GSX, ain't you? Honestly. Gotta love GSX. Right, well, we'll have to ignore that, I'm afraid, today. Anyway, let's get some ground power in. So we'll set the chocks. Request ground power. And that's in. 1, 2. APU can go off. And we can turn off the fuel pumps. Brilliant. Try GSX one more time. Ah, there we go. It's cooperating now. So operate the jetway. Fantastic. Oh, there's a couple of Kenyan Airways over there. I'm not sure what that is parked next to me. Quite happy with that parking, to be honest. Bang on the dot as well. Lovely. Right, when this jetway finally decides to come over, let's take a look at the landing rate, shall we? I'm not expecting a good one today. Yeah, absolutely slammed it in. 716. I think maybe because I got you, I forgot how the how high the cockpit sits, really, to be honest, because I've got so used to flying aircraft with when they're quite low to the ground. So, not making excuses. First landing in the triple. Going to take some practice to get back used into it, but we will get there. We will get there. I'll try and get some more flights in and get better with that. And if I'm right now, I think that should take me over the 1,000-hour mark, and it has. 1,400 flight hours. Okay, that's great. It's a mark I've been aiming to achieve for a while. Brilliant. Okay. So, I think that's as good a place as any now to finish the video. I was hoping to... God, These jetways are really taking their time today, aren't they? There we are, it's docked right. So we'll go ahead and request deboard in, get the doors open. Door management, there we go. Disarm the doors. Open the entry and the cargo. And request deboarding. Okay, so there you have it. First flight in the 777-300ER is now in the bag. So, on behalf of Emirates 721, thanks for joining us for today's video. If you haven't done so already and would like more flights and content, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Thanks to those of you who have subscribed already. Way down there, why not give the video a like as well. Okay, I'm going to try and come back to you next week with another triple video. Get one out to you hopefully before we get the lovely MD-11, which is due to drop on the 2nd of July. So until then, look after yourselves and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and goodbye for now.